Each year, millions of participants attend festivals and events to celebrate their passion for anime, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. These events are simply known as cons. And the highlight of these cons are an elite group of highly skilled people who practice the art of cosplay. From deadly game characters to fierce warriors and superheroes, it takes great skill to conceive, create, and flawlessly model these outfits that'll take you from reality to fantasy. This is your call to cosplay. Ganbari Fighto! Today we'll meet the cast of Season 1 who will compete in the most intense cosplay competition ever created. Their enemy, not each other, but the clock. And at the end of the day, only one will be champion. Welcome to Call the Cosplay. I'm your host, Keith Kawamura. Today is the Battle of the Beauties, so let's meet our contestants with Zoe and Yuriko. Let's see them.
My name is Zoe Flood, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. In my first convention when I was 11, it was Anime Expo, and I saw everyone dressed up, and I was just like, people do this? Like, I want to do this.
I'm Nicole Church from Tarzana, California. I kind of discovered anime through, well, I was on TV, and then I eventually discovered cosplaying when I would look up characters online from these shows on television. They replicated these characters perfectly, and I just wanted to try it.
This is your call to cosplay. Your theme, should you take the challenge? Shonen manga of your choice. Your mystery item, a fan. Your budget, $100. And a time limit of only 8 hours. Do you accept this call to cosplay?
I accept
Challenge
this call to
accepted.
cosplay.
So, shonen manga, I mean, it's mainly like boy stuff. I really like shoujo manga, but there are quite a few characters I really like.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I don't know what to do with this fan. It's like so bulky and it's not portable.
I think I can work with that.
Money.
Call to Cosplay Challenge will be broken into 2 rounds with 100 points possible score. Today, the creation round. The creation round will be determined by 2 criteria: creativity and authenticity, with each section worth 20 points. When players finish their costume, they will be given an opportunity to describe in detail their costume. Round 2 is a showcase round and will take place in the final show. In this round, points will be awarded for detailed craftsmanship and showmanship modeling the costume in front of their cosplay peers. A total of 20 points for craftsmanship and another 40 points for showmanship, all totaling a possible 100 points. Players that miss the 8-hour deadline will be disqualified.
I'm trying to think of a show. Like, I have a couple in mind, but do you have any ideas, like an anime that's like shonen manga themed, maybe with like fighting or something?
I feel like you've seen more shonen than I have.
Have you ever watched Inuyasha?
I didn't watch a lot of it.
One of the first like villains, her name is Yura of the Hair. The design is really simple, but there's a lot of little details that you can like tweak with.
Do you remember that series that I told you about? It's Eureka 7, Eureka 7. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a costume that I've wanted to do for a long time. Anemone from Eureka 7. This is her battle suit. I definitely have the materials that I could for. I definitely have the orange and I have a black that would work for the actual bodysuit.
So I think for the dress part, I'll be using a black silk. For this tie right here, I think a dupioni would be really good because it has more texture and it stands out from the silk.
All I'm worrying about right now, we know how to make the bodysuits. We know what we're gonna do for that thigh high. The only thing I'm worried about is the big parts on the arms. We could probably stuff it.
Should we make a shopping list?
Yeah. We'll also get some sealer for the acrylic paint. And I have that we're gonna get gesso, X-Acto knives, a foam roll, or just foam, green acrylic paint, and possibly black gloves.
When we return, a race for materials and the players are on the clock when Call to Cosplay continues. Welcome back to Call to Cosplay. We know the contestants, we know the instructions, and we know the budget. Let's meet up with the judges to see what they think.
So this challenge has the nickname Battle of the Beauties, and I came up with this because both girls are beautiful. Nicolette is gorgeous, and Zoe has that beautiful doll-like features. The challenge is designed for them to maybe not even be beautiful. I really wanted to give them this challenge to inspire them to maybe crossplay, or be like a heroine that is necessarily written not to be like sex appeal, not to be like the damsel in distress, but to be the hero.
We need a sword,
Oh yeah, if we can't find one.
and then we need red contacts and
Sandals, yeah, but like leather, we can take them.
yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Why are you looking at googly eyes?
I was thinking, because they already have a shape to them, what if we got ones that were big enough and we could put them on things?
Oh. That's really smart. Then we do, oh.
What about these ones? Are
That's
they too
really
big?
big?
But what if we use them for like the leg ones? Perfect. Come back.
I think we have everything though.
I think so.
Yes, pink.
Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is, let's go ahead and start by sealing everything we can when it comes, these are plastic, these won't take the paint very well.
Zoe,
Yeah.
I have a slight concern with the bows. Like, see, like you can see the wire, right?
Yeah.
I like don't like that.
Yeah, it looks a little cheap.
I feel like it will take a little longer, but not that much longer if I like take a wire, like just flat out, and then like double layer it and glue it down, and then turn that into a bow, so that you won't be able to see the wire like it'll be in between.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think this looks dense enough, like the black?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be holding it or anything. It'll just be like attached to my waist.
I just don't like. Do you see like brush strokes anywhere? Because that's kind of a bead. Not like
I
really.
mean, kind of right here, but we'll just do it on. Like,
Okay. Yeah. I also finished the bow.
Oh, okay. Do you want to try it on me and see if you
Yeah, sorry.
like it?
I just like want.
Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, I have this bodysuit, and I know that it fits me, and I bought this a while ago. So what we can do is probably lay this flat and trace out a pattern on it, and cut them out together and see if we can just go ahead and sew that together.
Okay.
Just give it a good seam allowance. Don't forget to leave a space. Are we going to do for the leg pieces, are we gonna make them separate, or are we gonna make them attached?
I'm gonna make it attached.
attached to this? Okay, so
I feel like a seam around here will look bad.
you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we return, the mystery material, when called to cosplay, continues. Welcome back. We know the mystery material. Let's see what the judges think.
The mystery material for this time is a fan. And obviously you can't just take a normal fan and throw it into your costume. So you're gonna have to find some way to either deconstruct it or take parts of it and incorporate it into your costumes. Working with metal can definitely be a challenge, especially if it's a pretty thick metal, because then you're gonna have a hard time cutting it, and you need special tools exactly to cut the metal, such as the blades in the fan or the cage that's on the fan. And also if you're gonna try to attach it, a lot of glues have a hard time sticking with the metal as well. So you're gonna have to find a way to make sure that it's gonna stay in place without giving you any problems.
My job is cutting this and not messing up. No, not yet. I have like 2 of them in there in case I F up.
The mystery item.
But like, where would you put it on the sword?
There's 4 of them right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it doesn't fall. Okay, I could put like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I could paint them like pretty.
Oh yeah, that would be
And it would
cool. That. Oh my god.
Also, I could still
Can I
make the
hug
comb.
you?
I could
That was creative genius. I'm like, what? I don't. I have so much more work to do.
I still haven't figured out how to take this apart.
The neck. The neck. Yeah. Does it fit?
It's perfect. Oh my god! I can use the stand part of it.
Praise the cosplay gods.
The gesso's gonna give a good layer, even though I'm getting it all over my hands in the process. But the gesso acts kind of like a glue. It acts like a layer. It's just almost like a white glue. And it'll give some stability, but also it'll give a good base for painting.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's like perfect.
that's absolutely perfect. Are you afraid of it being a little bit too open or no? Good.
I'm so afraid of burning this shit.
This is such flimsy quality. This is foil. This fan is made out of foil.
No way.
It's made out of foil.
This couldn't cut anyone if it wanted to. I got the hard part done.
Oh my god. Zoe,
What?
look.
Oh my god, that looks really good.
Rhea,
Yeah.
you sewed the wrong side.
Oh.
You sewed the costume on the wrong
I
leg.
sewed the zipper on the wrong side.
We're gonna have to do the legging things on both legs. We'll do them as like boot covers instead, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just make like a boot cover. I'll put it over a pair of shoes, and we can make it work.
I'm sorry.
So I have 3 different colors, and some of them are fabric paint. So, this might be the one we were actually looking at in the store. It's almost the exact same stuff. I really hope this works. I don't know if we can't do anything else. If it's not the right color, it's still thin. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to keep layering and layering and layering.
Oh, you want to try this on?
Yes.
Just on your leg.
Oh, this was perfect.
Yeah.
This is the stuffing that I'm gonna use for pretty much the entire costume. I might have to get more. This is just a pillow that I stole from the room, from my bedroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of use these strips of cotton, and they're gonna wrap around. This is gonna go where the leg pieces are, where the leggings are. In fact, let me grab it. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of stuff it like a pillow.
Oh no. Oh no.
Meanwhile, Zoe's happy.
How do I get this out?
Oh no, what happened? Did you burn it? Oh my god.
No wait, I think I got it. It was like this white spot though.
I think this has like kind of a pink look that I don't hate.
Yeah.
When we return, the clock continues to count down when Call to Cosplay continues. Welcome back. With little time left, the costumes are beginning to take shape, but will the pressure be too much?
Oh no. It did the thing.
This vinyl will attach to the foam. Rhea, what time is it?
Right now?
Yeah.
It is 6.
We are almost out of time.
Yeah.
So it's slightly flexible, but it's meant for plastics. And that's what's having problems.
Okay, here. Look. We're gonna take it out. No, I don't know.
Oh, he,
Yeah, that's
I've never done that before. Ta-da! Now put it back together. I only have an hour left. I hope this works. That slits pretty good.
This one, the way this knot is made depends on that. Oh, that looks really good.
Well, it's almost complete. We just have to do a few extra little details and then we're gonna be out of here. And that's just the glove and a couple little detail pieces, but overall it's complete. A lot of glue, a lot of sweat, and a lot of tears went into this in 8 hours. Well, actually about 7 hours and 30 minutes at this point. The actual suit it's not a vinyl, it's like a swimsuit, like a stretch swimsuit material with a little bit of shine. It's the same for the top part. Pieces coated with acrylic, craft foam. There's craft foam as a prop in the back of the neck piece, which is actually inside, so I can't really show you. Everything on this was either googly eyes that were painted, the vinyl and glue and all kinds of things in between.
On Creativity, she used a lot of elements here that normally would have been used for the costume. So using batting into the sleeves and into the bottoms of the pants to create that bell shape really served her well. Also deconstructing that fan was something that was very, very good. Being able to put that into this very complex collar shape that she has and using it to help stand up as opposed to using another material was a great use of the fan. I also like how she used the googly eyes and repurposed those for something for the different embellishments on her costume. For her creativity score, I'm going to give her a 19. For her authenticity, since she chose a much more difficult costume, she had to sacrifice a lot of the smaller details in her costume. So there's a lot of little small lines and stuff of that nature missing from the headpiece and from the different parts of the body. I'm going to have to give her a score of 17.
So I'm finished thanks to my good assistant Moon. I couldn't have done it without her. This beautiful belt she just finished. It's not dry yet, but I'm impressed by it. It's made out of silk zupioni. And she put glitter on it, which really made it pop and give it like a texture. For the boot covers and the sleeve covers, they'll be laced up. So it's like tight and it fits to my, my body. And with these shoes underneath, because I really don't want to be barefoot. This sword also is beautiful prop that, like, I'm so astounded by Moon's creativity. She decided to put these charms. She took apart the fan. She even made a little man inside of it. So cute. It's like such a great detail. And then she used the propeller things as like the hilt of the sword. And I thought that was really creative. On the other side, there's like a detail to it that she put on top of it. And then she's perfect and cute and little. She doesn't overdo things, which that's a huge reason why I chose her. Here's the dress. It looks a lot better on. It's kind of like a blob right here. It took me all day. The fit fits perfectly. It's the perfect amount of scandalous that I love. The competition has nothing on me. Nicolette, I'm coming for you.
For Zoe's creativity, I really like how they use this special item here. Deconstructing that fan and using the blades for the hilt and using the actual inner workings for the fan for the different charms that you see on this character was a really ingenious idea. I also do like the little small details that they put on there, such as using the glitter paint for the obi. So for creativity, I'm going to have to give her an 18. For Zoe's authenticity, she did take a costume that was a little bit more simple, so that was definitely in her favor here. She was able to take the time and put the small little details into her costumes, such as the different markings on the belt. They were able to put that on there with the different glitter and paint. Also smaller things like the headband has a little bow on it, and she was able to put that little bow, something that would be very easy to leave off for time reasons. For authenticity, I'm going to give Zoe a 19.
So, after the first round, Zoe has a authenticity score of 19. Yuriko has a creativity score of 19 and an authenticity score of 17. So with 2 scores down, craftsmanship and showmanship will make or break their score. Thanks for watching. I'm Keith Kawamura. Remember, stay passionate, stay prepared, because you never know when it's going to be your call to cosplay.
So when it comes to showmanship, the 2 things I'm really looking for is whether the cosplayer really owns the costume they're wearing, regardless of whether it's finished or not. Because let's be honest, a lot of people wear unfinished costumes to conventions because they're up the night before trying to finish it, and there's just not enough hours in the day. The second thing that I'm going to be looking for is how do they handle themselves in the panic, and maybe look to me for an answer. I need to see whether they can really handle what they made and own it.